And Michael Oshoma also tells us about the growing number of physically challenged persons due to this insurgency.
Thousands of people are still counting the cost of a decade-long insurgency that is still a threat to national security. The Northeast is the worst hit. There is no accurate record of number of deaths caused by violent extremist attacks. This terrorism has not only caused loss of lives, it has also changed the lives of many of the survivors. Now, there is a rise in the number of people living with disability in this troubled region.
In the course of this insurgency, we've had more of people that have become disabled in one way or the other. So essentially, not only have they been affected, but their number has increased.
The new cases are those mimed by the incessant attacks on civilian population. Mostly affected are the most vulnerable in the affected communities, women and children.
If at all, we will bring them into the society by not hiding. These people has a kind of, what will I say? They have special gift. They are bright, exceptionally.
The World Disability Report of 2011 reveals that about 25 million Nigerians have at least one disability, while 3.6 million of that figure have difficulties in going about their businesses. Of the 84 million estimated persons with disability in Africa, 29% are located in Nigeria, while more than 50% of the 25 million disabled Nigerians are females.
Right in employment. When taking employment, the disabled should be among those to be employed. So if these things were being put on ground, really, there will be no difference with the disabled and the able person in the society.
Also, women and girls with disabilities are at 3 times greater risk of suffering physical, sexual, and economic abuse than women without disabilities. In most cases, especially in Nigeria, harsh economic realities have pushed persons with disability to depend on handouts from good-spirited individuals, government, or at worst, resort to street begging, which further endangers their lives. Now, there is a growing advocacy that piles pressure on the government to implement the Discrimination Against Persons with Disability Prohibition Act 2018, signed into law by the President this year.
When this bill has ascended into law, it has protected or safeguarded the life of persons with disability.
5% of Nigerian adults with disability are literate, while more than 90% of children with disabilities have no access to elementary education. Aisha's peculiar story continues to inspire hope in her community. Her hands were amputated years ago to prevent cancerous cells from spreading all over her body. Now, she is back to school in search of knowledge and has refused to let her physical condition hold her down. Not all persons with disability have the kind of Aisha's courage. A lot of them have lost opportunities and resigned to fate of destitution. Now that it appears that the much talked about law that prohibits discrimination against persons with disability has generated hopes, they all have to wait until the implementation and compliance to the law is holistic. Michael Oshoma, TVC News, Damaturu.